Hi, everyone. Welcome to the Kimberly Cloud Show. I'm your host, Kimberly Cloud. So, I have some things I wanted to talk about for 10-20 minutes. It is not 6:56. It was 6:56 when I went on. Now it's 6:57. And I was just telling my audience, I'll say it in a PGG rated term. They had all that all the women in the world. They had all the women in the world that was throwing themselves at them. They were having sex and raping other women. And they got a little bit too toxic with it. It was toxic already, but I'm going to explain my story and then I'm going to talk about it. Okay, I got arrested on April 14th or 13th of 2023. And 2 days before I was supposed to see my lawyer, I was trying to contact her. And I guess all the women were told to act a certain way and you'll get out of there early because they started making noise as I was talking to my lawyer on her voicemail, of course, because I could never reach her. Then it happened. My first engagement with being raped. I heard them saying, "We want Cloud, we want Cloud, we want Cloud." I heard that in the background and I got so scared. I'm like, what the hell? Who is this saying this stuff? And it wasn't made up in my head, y'all. And so 2 days go by. I black out for 2 days. I didn't know what was going on for 2 whole days. And I woke up to my lawyer saying, sending me a letter saying, "You've missed your appointment with your attorney." They drugged me at the jail so I can miss my appointment. One day I was half asleep and I woke up to a piercing feeling on the side of my neck. And I woke up and I looked. I couldn't look. It was like somebody had my neck and they pierced me with the needle. And I gurgled. I remember gurgling and falling into somebody with white boxers lap. I don't even know what race they were because I passed out very quickly. And then the next day I lost my voice. Totally. I remember telling my lawyer in the courtroom, a federal courtroom, Susan Sorbell, "I don't feel comfortable. They are trying to get me." But this was racially motivated because they felt like it was a racial thing to sit up there and do this to me. I sat up there and I told every attorney that I didn't feel safe. And all they keep saying is, "Oh, well, I'm sorry. Oh, well, I'm sorry." And it's just not right. Why would you work for me? How can you work for me getting paid to do absolutely nothing but hurt me? I told them they were messing up my mouth. "Oh, okay. Well, we can't do nothing about that." I told them everything possible, that they were ruining my mouth. They were doing something to me in my sleep, and I don't feel safe there. I kept telling them, and they kept acting. It's I want the recordings to the I want the recordings that I had with the individuals all recorded on a jailhouse recording. And not only that, I want the recordings from everywhere. As much as even Maple Lane. I've contacted, who was it? What's his name? And I had a nasty attitude with it because I'm tired of them doing this to Black people. I've contacted Troy Bacon of King County Correctional Facility. He's the head of King County Correctional Facility. I contacted him. and I left a harsh message. And I don't care because I'm not harassing nobody. Nobody will give me my records. And they probably submit half the records that I'm supposed to receive. I want all video recordings. It's in the public disclosure. I contacted the head of King County Jail Health Records. They all work together. I walked up 2 hills without a drink, without nothing, swallowing my spit. You don't know how vicious these hills are up here. It's like this. You're walking like this. And I walked up 2 hills with a 50 to 60 pound book bag. I'm 170, 80, 92, 210, 220. I feel like 220. It's hot. I get to the jail. I see everybody that could have raped me, that watched over me while I was being raped by these 2 messed up individuals. And they still had an attitude with me. They had a vicious, nasty, disgusting attitude. I've heard people get raped where they said, F-U-U-B, I raped you, so what? I've heard doctors say, well, she's going to need a sphincter. 3 women that were Hispanic and 1 white woman came up to me talking about Cloud is dead. Cloud is dead. I never talked to anybody. They don't even know my name. I just moved over there. It was a setup from the beginning. One lady named Teresa, shooter. And now I get it. They don't even carry pistols. They probably got pistols, but they don't even carry a gun. Now I get it. Now that I've been pierced in my neck and I went hoarse, they sat up there and they've been shooting me full of drugs. Probably date rape drugs. And when they had enough for me, which I believe the doctor was in on it too, they sent me to Kent County Jail. How can y'all do this to me? Everything I've been through, I was there by myself. You had all the women in the world. Why mess with me? I didn't do nothing to you. Now I'm running for state senator. I'm going to make sure that jail gets shut down or people get fired. They deserve to be fired. You got some psychotic women in there wanting sex from effed up officers. I had to play the role like I liked what I was hearing and seeing. That was disgusting. The stuff I heard was so disgusting, it will wipe the smile off your face. And once you go to jail and you endure that type of behavior and stuff, you never go right again. You are safe. You won't do it again, the smart people, but you're never the same. Being set up the way I was set up, like this was all because of the Trump, all because I didn't like them. They always treated these crazy women better than me. They ruined my page and put porn on my group page of the Kimberly Cloud Show. They got into my page. I am suing for $5 to $10 million, period. I have 2 broken wrists and broken shoulders that are healing. They'll never be the same. I will confiscate every video, everything that I have to in order to sit up there and gain momentum. And I will watch a 24-hour video every day until I see some action. I will fast forward that crap until I see what I'm looking for, because I know I was raped in there. There's no way I dreamt being hit with a needle of something that made me fall into somebody's lap and go hoarse the next day. They were spitting in my food. They were putting meth in my food. I was singing. I was getting naked. That's not normal behavior. I hope y'all get fired for doing this to me. I hope y'all get fired for every Black woman that y'all have done this to, whether psychotic or not. Y'all have kept me in there for 9 to 10 months, raping me on and off, group raping me, gang raping me. And they all knew these women. I stayed to myself and didn't say nothing to them. Well, you got what you wanted. And I'm about to get what I want. $5 to $10 million. And now I have more productive things to do, but I will make sure I hit up those two numbers. I've emailed them. If the captain or commander had an email, I would email them, but they don't, because they know what goes on there. They know. I want everybody involved fired. Period. I didn't deserve that.